Hey everyone, I honestly overpaid for this coin, but being the optimist I am, I decided to study the place and the era this coin came from, and it really surprised me. So allow me to sum up hours of studying into a quick video. I think you'll like it. And if this video gets more than 50 views, I'll consider it a success. So to start, let's look at how beautiful Salzburg is. So this is a 1653 one Kreuzer, minted in Salzburg, made of silver billion, which means it's a mixed silver alloy. The silver standard during this period was about 29 grams of silver per thaler, and one Kreuzer was 1/60th of a thaler. So this coin is about a half a gram of silver. It weighs zero point 0.8 grams, so its purity is roughly somewhere between 0.400 and 0.583. Salzburg at this time was a prince-archbishopric state of the Holy Roman Empire, meaning the King of Austria at the time, Ferdinand III, didn't have absolute power over the territory. The prince-archbishops held both religious and secular authorities over the territory as a prince at the time. Paris von Lodron was the prince-archbishop from November 13th, 1690 to December 15th, 1653. This coin was minted the year he died, so this was a last year coin. This coin was 103 years old when Mozart was born in this very city. His home is now a museum. Salzburg translates to salt forest due to it historically being on top of a giant salt and gold mine. 2,000 years ago, it was Celtic territory or Celtic territory until a Roman invasion around 15 BC, where it was known as the Roman city of Givalbum. In 696, St. Rupert founded the Benedictine monastery of St. Peter's, considered the cradle of Salzburg. In 739, Salzburg was made into a bishopric by Saint Boniface. In 798, it was raised to an archbishopric. In 1278, the archbishops were acknowledged as princes of the Holy Roman Empire, and the city became the seat of their powerful celestial principality. So many big words. In the 14th century, the province of Salzburg became independent from Bavaria and became part of the Holy Roman Empire. The prince archbishops, including Wolf-Dietrich von Reitnau, Marcus Sidicus, and our guy, Paris Lodron, transformed Salzburg into a prominent Baroque city with magnificent palaces and churches and beautiful gardens, using the wealth from the salt and gold trade. In 1756, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was born in Salzburg. In the early 1800s, Salzburg lost its status as a prince-archbishopric and became part of the Habsburg Empire. Yeah, the big chin incest people. During the Napoleonic Wars, Salzburg changed hands several times before being awarded to Austria in 1816. In 1918, Salzburg became a federal state of the new Republic of Austria. In 1938, Germany exiled Austria, and Salzburg became part of Germany, Nazi Germany. And this is also the story behind The Sound of Music. You should look into that, but it was based on Austria at that time in the late 30s, leading up to 1938. In 1945, after Austria's independence, Salzburg became a federal state again. Yeah! So in conclusion, I feel better knowing that the coin bears Paris von Lodron's name, since he protected Salzburg during the 30-Year War, which devastated much of France and Germany and Austria. Salzburg came out of the 30-Year Wars unscathed. I mean, completely protected. Like a nuclear bomb went off, except for this one little area. It's amazing if you really look at it. And now we can look at Salzburg, or at least view it on Google Maps, and pretend we're back in 1653 because of Paris von Lodron. So here's a website that I'll browse over quickly a little bit. You should check it out yourself, but it gives a lot of detailed information about Paris von Lodron, except for the kind of calculated misogynist part. Well, I guess that not everybody is perfect. Well, like Voltaire said, best is the enemy of good, meaning you can label anything as perfect, but someone's always going to attempt to find something negative, which would degrade the term perfect. So let's just say he was a good leader. Hit it, Mozart. So the optimist inside me tells me I didn't really overpay for this coin per se. This was an opportunity to learn a lot more about Salzburg and especially Perry von Modron. And it seems like he was a lot like me. I'm against all war, control over others, unjust punishment, suppression of freedom and free speech. And that's probably hints why my YouTube channel views are so low, the freedom of speech thing. I have a neutral view on religion. Though I'm non religious myself, I would rather fear hell than jail. I believe that is a better form of government than feudalism or even a police state. I would say it's perfect, but someone in the comment line would mention the Spanish Inquisition or some other kind of religious persecution or the reason behind the 1776 revolution thing. Anyways, let's get into some of the details on the coin that I overpaid for, but particularly the details on the taller version, because the taller version is much larger, so there's much more detail on it, and I think there's some really cool symbolisms on the coin. So here is a taller from this time period. You can see on the obverse it has Madonna and Child, or Mother Mary and Baby Jesus, above the Salzburg shield of arms. If you look on the reverse, you can see St. Rupert's of Salzburg, the Bishop of Worms, holding a vessel of salt. That's a symbolism for his contribution to the salt industry. So this is a beautiful coin. I don't know if this is a coin that many people would go after and searching for, but if you come across it, it would be an amazing find. But out of some weird coincidence, I did see that Treasure Town posted a video on YouTube where he unveiled a $10,000 lot of coins, and he posted that video on the same day that I got my 1653 one Krueger through the mail. And when I saw the video, it was posted the same day, 3 hours prior to where I watched it, and I watched it as I was opening the package where I received my 1653 one Krueger. So it blew my mind. And maybe if you watch this video and you go and watch his video or vice versa, comment down below that you saw both videos and comment on his video too. Maybe we'll build some kind of connection. I think that would be cool. But thank you for sticking around for so long. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe.